Hello, readers and writers, and welcome to Lesson 8 of your ELA School Away from School. I'm Mr. Driver, and I will be your virtual teacher for today's daily lesson. Let's start with some guiding questions. What journey does food take before it gets to your plate? And how do we make decisions about what we eat? Remember that we'll be addressing these questions through all of our work together today and throughout the weeks. All right, time to get some materials for today's lesson. You're going to need your copy of the text, essay, How Corn Took Spotlight in American Diet, but Not in Europe, your copy of lesson number 8, and the lesson number 8 quiz, as well as a pencil. Go ahead and pause the video here and make sure you have everything you need for today. We have one learning target for today. Let's make sure we keep this learning target in mind during all of our work today. I can read the text closely to answer questions. First, you'll be rereading essay, How Corn Took Spotlight in American Diet, but Not in Europe, with a family member, caregiver, or a friend. As you read along, consider replaying and listening to the text read aloud from lesson 5. Pause the video here while you return to the reading. Now that we have read the text together, I want you to think about a few things. You found the central message of the article. You found the gist for each section of the article, and you identified and determined the meaning of unfamiliar words from each section. Pause the video here as you think about each of these questions or things. Now it's time to have a discussion with your family member, caregiver, or a friend. Remember, the central message is a big idea that the author wants you to understand and take away from reading a text. It can sometimes be different than the gist, but sometimes it's the same thing. There's usually only one, sometimes only 2, possibly 3 central messages of an entire article, but you might also have to look at the central message for each section or paragraph. Go ahead and pause the video while you think about these questions. The first, what is the central message of the article? Has it changed after reading the text over the last 2 days? What was the most important information you read? Why? What new words did you learn? How did you find out what they mean? Find out the meaning. Please take out your lesson 8 quiz. Using the article essay, How Corn Took Spotlight in American Diet, but Not in Europe, answer the questions on the lesson number 8 quiz. Go ahead and pause the video while you complete this work. Time to wrap up today's lesson. Let's think about how you did with our learning target. I can read the text closely to answer questions. As a closing, share your answers with someone and tell them why you chose to write what you did. Also, remember to read a book today for 20 minutes. You can also read with a family member, caregiver, or a friend. I also want you to practice your fluency by reading the article from today for 1 minute, 60 seconds. You can use a timer or have someone count to 60. After 1 minute, count the words you read and write the number at the top of your text. Compare how many words you got today to Monday and see that if you improved or how much you increased by. Celebrate your hard work and success. Thank you again for all the hard work you did today. Tomorrow, we will conclude the work for the week by answering a writing prompt and practice reporting on a topic using evidence to support our claims.